Hi again, Haya Grossberg here to read you a second set of poems from when I was on psychiatric drugs about 20 years ago. And so I've talked about this a lot, but I'm not sure if you have heard me say this before, but this experience I had of being on about 6 or 7 drugs at a time was a near-death type experience for me. And the set of poems I'm about to read you is a sort of turning point where I think that my soul or my psyche somehow started to get the sense that I would come out of this experience, which for a time wasn't entirely clear. Like, it was definitely a death and rebirth kind of thing, where there was a time where I really had no idea, I had no sight. I wasn't able to see any way out of what I was in. So here are some poems from like the turning point where I started to, I think, know in my soul that there was there would be a life beyond this. So, at this time I was bedridden. I wasn't doing anything. Like, I wasn't barely leaving the house. I couldn't really do anything. I couldn't even really read or think clearly or communicate. I wasn't going outside. I wasn't doing any exercise. I was eating the same meals every day because I couldn't even really think about what to eat. All right, so here we go. This one's called Imagine a Very Dark Room. Imagine a very dark room. In it, imagine a fire and a fireplace. Each thing has its place. Imagine a child slipping into bed, lifting the cover corner, sliding under, turning on his side, cheek to pillow, hands at his chest in gentle fists. Imagine an electric stove. Imagine the number 1. Imagine a child with a fever, a thermometer in his butt, his mom's cold hand on his forehead, on his back. He feels the thermometer slipping out. Now buckle up for the roller coaster. There are loops. Don't be afraid, sweet one. Don't be afraid. You might fall into the electric stove. You might fall in love with the number 1. Want. Now things are well. They want to know about my journey. Were there rocks? Were there diamonds? How did you sleep on the slants of hills? All I have in my pockets is quiet, I say, and open my hand to their ear, to their footsteps. They want to eat chocolate with me and dance. They don't know what these things mean to me. If you step on a rock, get a degree in diamonds, you must hold their weight strong in your ear, in your footsteps. The world is full of brown and retreat, purple and history, clear and mystery. The world is full of Snickers bars and ballerinas, hospital potatoes, wheelchairs, writing and working with the wonton of want. It's been called a wrestle and wonderful. I haven't been waiting. I haven't been watching. I wrinkle at the wonders, which has been called a withdrawal. I call it a wrap, a wash. This one is called Invisible Bright. It's a short one, but I really like this one despite how short. I like the shortness of it. And yeah, it's with invisible strength and dull knives under a bright light, I carve spaces for invisible strength, dull knives, and a bright light. Okay, this is called Love Grows New Teeth. Finally, an answer that doesn't bring with it more questions. He kept saying it was love. But then there were other answers, like a crocodile with a tongue and then all those teeth. I'm afraid to ask, which do you think of when you think of a crocodile? Stop counting your age by teeth and numbers. Love is the answer. Jealousy is the answer. Be not jealous when they tell you you should be. They'll tell you you should be. Always they'll tell you you should be. You're hanging on to life like a tooth about to fall out. Breathing, unlike the tooth. It's going to be a bloody beginning as a new set of teeth come in. This one's called Top of the Sky. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop. I don't want to make this video too long. The next video I'll have about 5 or 6 or 7 more poems, and that will be the final one in this series. So thank you. See you soon.